Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. Thought I come and make a short message to speak about a few ideas. I wanted to talk about the Philosopher's Stone. It's been a search which is very valid and potent right now. It is because there has been two sorts, two a great school of thought in terms of alchemistry. One in the Eastern tradition, the Buddhist tradition, and so on, where there is the search for immortality and divine eternal perfection, and in the Western world, more like the pursuit of transmuting metal into gold. For this whole thing started in the 13th, 14th century, and then eventually died out in the 18th century after Newton, because even Newton, all he wrote about Isaac Newton, he was very interested in metaphysics, but after he died, his family burned all his works on metaphysics because they didn't think they would discredit his name. But but in essence, what we seek is to fuse in within this. It's like a dimension. It's like a super element that is gold. It's a white fire, sacred fire gold of the soul. It is a dimension, a trans-dimensional energy. For anybody who's like touch upon it, I just want to fuse in with this dimension. At times, it's quite enjoyable. It is a trans-dimensional energy that master alchemists have found. After that, there may be certain side effects, just as like you can accelerate the process of evolution of a metal into a level of refinement as gold. But in for it is the great master of alchemy is Master Saint Germain. You may call on him. He's the guardian of the violet fire, the fire of transmutation. He's the hierarch of the New Age. We send greetings to him, and looking forward to work with him when I'll go work in America. And so, for there is a great deal of this. It is about the harmonization of the yin and the yang within, and to find the point of stillness. Yet there is certain books that are very interesting in terms of for those who are interested in alchemistry. Is the Holy Trinosophy, which was written by an anonymous student of Saint Germain. There is the Emerald Tablet of Thought, the Kybalion, the Corpus Hermeticum, the Keys of Enoch, the New Keys of Enoch, for and those books may be accessible. You may have to go to this place they call library. It's a place where they put books in it. People don't. In the art world, we often have to go to libraries to research things because we don't have all the books. But now there's a lot of online access. For the alchemist, the dream state was very, very essential. Nicolas Flamel, in the 14th century, he got into alchemistry because of a dream. And for me, dreams have been essential in the revelation of higher spiritual truths. And so this dream state is really the inspiration, and it's really... So it's like more and more we're going to be able to connect to our this other aspect of ourselves that is a soul that is active with us while we dream. So it's like this alchemistry, the process of alchemistry. We're going to come into all kinds of mystic realization, and it is important to allow that to happen, to be in gratitude for receiving it, to receive this celestial knowledge. For there is a great master that is a great teacher in relationship to all forms of magic and alchemistry. His name is Merlin. For Merlin, it's like you will see, he will come in his blue suit with the stars and pointy hat. But if you're not ready to work with him, if it's just like to check out if he comes, he's gonna go. But if you can ask to be educated by the Merlin schools. For Merlins is an order of being. It's an order of teachers that exists for a very long time in the galaxy. And the wonderful teacher Merlin is quite is a funny teacher. Is actually, hopefully you'll be conscious for sometime when we sleep we go into the mystery schools and so on, but we don't always remember, but our soul is gaining a lot of information from that, and then it's transcribed in other ways. Sometimes we can even contact those beings, consciously, which happens often when you open yourself to to this understanding, this knowledge that you have this presence of God that includes all of your personal guides that have a great deal of wisdom. Then there is all the company of heaven, and then there is perfecters of wisdom. That there are beings that have created as they are the wisdom of God. So you can always ask them as well. But your guides are qualified, the archangels, the masters. Everybody has wisdom. Wisdom is something. Knowledge is to know things. We know things. Then that is not. Love is knowing things. Wisdom is knowing the means, how things work. So there is always higher wisdom that goes through us. That the higher wisdom is something that goes through us. Only God knows. God has infinite wisdom, and it is the wisdom of God that we seek to unfold more and more to allow that into our consciousness. But we also have a personal wisdom that experience taught us. There's all forms of wisdom. There's generational wisdom. There is historical wisdom. There is all kinds of. I'm going to put a few cards. The observer of the day is the time of the nap, and we need to rest and regenerate because it's going to really, really accelerate. Everything's going to move really fast. So, the confirmation that the highest wisdom is the time of departing, is living, is departing. It's the same card as we had in the French reading. What we need to understand is the incomplete symphony. It means that it's because there is a process that is still not complete in relationship to what is within our power to complete. And so we're working on that, and for that we need to do the reparation, and so we don't need to continue to work on ourselves and trust that this reparation will bring balance, and the outcome is not for you a lot of things that will be removed. There is a lot of things that are not for us, and those things are burdens in reality. As we work in the completion towards the completion of this inner process, we find we can into the sea. It's about leaping into the great ocean of consciousness, making leaps of faith. And as we let go of those things that are not for us, there is the soulmates that arrives. So it's like deep soul connection. It can be romantic, but it can also be professional. It can be social. It can be new people, like close, heart connected family connection, deep, good friends. So it is. Those things are coming. It's going to be quite nice. This coming. We're getting ready. We're preparing ourselves. And for a lot of people that I see on the news and so on, they're like barking at a tree. It's like a dog that barks at a tree. The dog can bark all he wants. Well, criticism will never work. It's like go around the tree and go your own way. It's like let the tree be the tree. It's like there are certain things that are not within our power and certain things that are within our power, but we need to understand how things work in order to affect them positively. For we act from an internal process. We make our decision, our choice, we direct our energy and our power from within until the point where we're going to be led into action, because we'll be able to get the tools, the resources, the logistic to put it all into alignment and manifestation. But for what we seek is to bring lucid and balanced perspective into situation, to restore, to repair, to bring about the peace, the balance, the equilibrium, to find to connect when we connect to love. It's like we have the sensation when we see that we can feel love. It can be in any point. It can be somebody you cross on the street, something you watch on TV or on videos or whatever. But you find this moment of connection. You want to have a positive thought, not to the ego will go into criticism every time he meets somebody else, but it's to have a positive direction and inspire an elevation in relationship to what has been felt. So it is. It's like a hypersensitivity. It's like a double-edged sword. And for here, we are playing unique roles. For me, I realize I play the role sometimes with extraterrestrials, but more like a terrestrial immortals, a bodhisattva, somebody who's like always have to incarnate in order to further the progress of humanity, for better or for worse, I'm sure, but for better for the most. But it's like to achieve the avatar, the bodhisattva, the avatar level of consciousness, which is your higher consciousness, like the Buddha has raised into celestial immortal status. There is no more responsibility in relationship to the lower world and the samsara. Yet there is still a part that is staying down until it's no longer necessary, of course, but as a bodhisattva, to go into time and space by compassion, to assist the world to evolve and grow and progress. And so we have embraced those roles as a collective of humanity that's awakening. We have to achieve avatar level, Merkaba, Merkana, Merkara level, which is a very highly integrated function of a light body. And so this is all happening, and there's all kinds of things that are, believe it and you will see it. It's really the keynote of the fourth dimension, the quantum field. Believe it and you will see it. Well, follow the guidance also, because your guidance will let you know if you connect it to if within your core belief you want to do the highest good of all. Your guidance will let you know if there is something that deviates from that. It's not for to judge, but to correct. Or it's a slow process. We work in process. Well, I had a really hard time finding a song to sing at the end. Thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your donations. And if you want a private session, you can send me an email. I couldn't find a song. Or maybe I'm going to try this one. I sang in the French, just to diverse. Those are exercises for me to sing. It's like, thank you for watching, and I hope if you know the song, you can sing along. I only a depressing song that came to me today, so I'm going to sing this one, but it's still a blink of light within the song, hope within the song. It's called Painted Black. La 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 la. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girl walks by in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they all painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away, like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside and see my heart is black. I see a red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I will fade away and not have to face the fact. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will then my green seat go turn a deeper blue. I could not forcing this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girl walking by in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I wanna see it, I wanna paint it black, painted black, black as a night, black as coal. I wanna see the sun blotted out of the sky. I wanna see it painted, painted, painted black. Na 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 na. It's a very nice song. Maybe I should have. It's a bit difficult to sing. I should have rehearsed it. It's also a song yesterday I sang in the French video. It's the first time I sing it. It's not that depressing. It's just about this loss of a relationship. For sometimes it is within. There is a great deal of creativity when we're feeling down. When we're feeling down, we feel a lot of creativity as well. For poetry and music and art, it can be also an attractor point. The observer of the day is clairvoyance. Actually, kind of getting dark in here. I'm just gonna finish it quickly. The highest wisdom is the rest. To rest. It's really important to rest and regenerate, to prepare ourselves. What needs to be understood is happiness. Just be in the joy of what you seek to and it is coming. It is, feel it. The more you feel it, the closer it is. What we need to do is complementarity, to continue to be the complementary element, to be the Gestalt, to bring solution into all the situation as much as possible. And the outcome is wealth, inner and outer wealth, the abundance, the prosperity, the freedom. Well, I hope this message was interesting, and I wish you a really good day. Let's prepare for all that to come into manifestation, and feel the joy, feel the happiness, and to be serene, there is no need for excitement, but to be in the anticipation of wonderful things that are to come. Thank you very much. Namaste.